the Dell Inspiron 14-5402 laptop, and I have been daily driving this for the past 3 to 4 months, and I have noted my experience with it and some pros and cons as well. So without wasting any more time, let's roll the intro and I'll meet you on the other side. The Inspiron 14 lineup comes in 3 configurations and 2 colors. The first one is the base model with Intel Core i5, Iris Xe graphics, 8GB RAM and 512GB NVMe SSD. Now comes the mid-tier model with same Intel Core i5 but now with discrete graphics, that is Nvidia's GeForce MX 330 paired with 8GB RAM, 512GB NVMe SSD. Now let's come to the last one, being the higher end variant with Intel Core i7, 8GB RAM, 512GB NVMe SSD and discrete graphics, that is Nvidia's GeForce MX 330. Now do note that all the configurations come with the latest 11th generation Intel processors, which is very nice to see. Now coming to the color variants, the 2 color variants available are Eden and Platinum Silver. The Eden color is the one shown in the unboxing video, and Platinum Silver is the one you're looking at right now. So accordingly, the one you like the most, you can go with that. Now the particular one I have is the base model with Intel Core i5, 8GB RAM, 512GB NVMe SSD with Intel Iris Xe graphics. Nothing fancy. So now you could ask me, hey, why did you choose the base model? Because the mid-range model should be more worth than this, right? Because for few couple thousand rupees you get a discrete graphics as well, right? Not exactly. So you see that Nvidia GeForce MX 330, which is the discrete graphics you get with this lineup, is a little old one than the Iris Xe graphics, but that doesn't really matter much. The main reason is that the GeForce MX 330 is weaker and slower processing unit than the Iris Xe graphics. So if you want the best performing one, choose Intel. These are the benchmark scores, and you can obviously see that Iris Xe graphics is outperforming Nvidia GeForce MX 330 in almost every category possible. So if you want a better processing unit and overall you want powerful graphic card, choose Intel, because Intel is powerful than Nvidia in this case, not in every case though. Now let's talk about the keyboard. The keyboard is equipped with backlighting and it feels very tactile and very premium to type on, and has very respectable key travel as well. It's not that great, but it's not bad as well. So we can say it is a good one. Now the only downside is that it does not have a numpad. So if you use that, this you might have to think about it. I personally don't use it much, so it's not a big deal for me. Moving on to the backlighting. Yes, this does have backlighting if I didn't mention it before. To simply express it in 2 words, simply fabulous. That's it. Rest you can decide. It also makes it very good looking and also very comfortable to type in low light and dark lighting conditions. So that's a thumbs up for the keyboard. Let's go with the trackpad now. Surprisingly, the trackpad is also very nice as well. Normally, when we think about Windows laptops, the trackpad isn't the one which comes to our mind. Normally, MacBooks and the Surface lineup trackpads are good, but in this particular model of this Dell Inspiron laptop, it is nice, very nice actually. It also comes with a precision touch drivers, so the gestures are seamless and you can switch through apps and scroll in the web pages and Microsoft Word documents seamlessly. I did not face any issue with trackpad so far. A big thumbs up for the trackpad as well. Now you might be thinking, why is this guy telling this much about the trackpad? Because normally for premium laptops, they cost you a premium and they give you these cheap, tiny, crappy looking trackpads which are so cheap to feel that it almost feels like it's a plastic slapped onto another block of plastic, and does not feel it does not feel good to use it at all. Before this laptop, I used to daily drive a Surface Pro 4, and for the people who didn't knew, the Microsoft Surface products have an amazing trackpad. When I consider comparing these both trackpads, I have to say Surface Pro 4's trackpad is a bit on the higher side, but for a person who is coming from a different kind of laptop or who is not a laptop user at all, this is a pretty good trackpad, I have to say. The Surface Pro 4 one is better, but the Dell ain't any down. The hinge design is pretty cool here. Like, when was the last time you saw something like this on a budget laptop? It has this kind of elevated design which makes it pretty cool. Nice work, Dell. I have noticed that this design also helps in the thermal aspects of the device as well, as the heat produced is dissipated along the air vents beneath the display bezel, and the heat carried moves from the edges of the body to the center, where normally in other laptops it's vice versa. Moving on to the display, it has a gorgeous 1920 x 1080 resolution TN panel LCD anti-glare display. It is a good display but not a great one as well. It has a 60Hz refresh rate panel with matte coating, thumbs up for that, and maximum brightness being 300 nits, which is good for indoor lighting conditions but not that great for bright sunlight and high lighting conditions. I personally set the display brightness to around 85 to 90% in the normal indoor environment, as I feel that is sweet spot for me. Now it comes down to what purpose are you using. Like if you're going to use it for media consumption, light gaming, web browsing and stuff like that, this should be absolutely fine. Now coming to the gaming aspect of this laptop, did you think I forgot you guys? The gamers, of course. Running GTA 5 at normal settings will give you smooth 30 to 45 FPS, and by upgrading the RAM to 16 GB, you can get away playing it at 55 to 60 FPS. And you could also play it at high texture quality, which will be giving you 35 to 40 FPS. And yeah, by the way, the RAM is high frequency 3200 MHz and upgradable as well. Now, another game that I have tested is Minecraft. Minecraft is also absolutely playable in vanilla settings on fabulous graphics quality. You get a constant 60 FPS with occasional frame drops. Charger, I/O and battery. You get a 65 watt charger to charge the integrated 4-cell 53 watt lithium ion battery, and supports express charge charging technology, which charges 80% battery in just 60 minutes. Now coming to the connectivity options included, this laptop has Wi-Fi 6 integrated by Intel, which supports dual band 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth 5.2 as well. Now coming to the I/O, there are two USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A ports each on the either side, a micro SD card slot, one USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type C port which acts as a display port and can be used for power delivery as well. A headphone microphone combo jack, a power jack, and a high definition webcam as well. More on that later. HDMI port. The thing that really makes me happy is that you can charge the device using the Type C port without proprietary charger. Like, I have been waiting for this feature so long. My Surface Pro 4, which I was using it previously, didn't have a Type C port at all. So I was stuck with the Surface charger, and sometimes when I don't find the charger, ran out of battery, and I can't use the handy dandy Type C port to charge it because there is no Type C port at all whatsoever. So, coming to the pros and cons of this laptop, if I start telling you the pros and cons of this laptop, the video will become 1 hour long and no one will watch the video then. So rather than telling you the pros and the cons, I'll tell you the cons, which are very less for this laptop, as this is a well engineered laptop, and the engineers who worked on this laptop, I assume that they know what they were doing, and this came out to be a pretty good finished product. So let me tell you the cons. Now, the first con is due to this little out of the box hinge design, the vents are placed below the screen, as I told you before. So if you leave it half closed like this can often become pretty dirty. So you may have to clean it often if you leave your screen half open. If you close the screen fully like normal like this didn't give me much problem, but when I left my screen half opened, the next morning when I woke up and started working on my laptop, the screen was bit dusty. So I had to clean that and start working again. Now the second con is due to the screen being 300 nits, you can't use it in bright sunlight. Obviously, if you're planning to buy this laptop for work related to outdoor activities and something similar like that, you might have hard time reading your screen. Now, in platinum silver color, the keys are also silver. So the keys might not be visible sometimes, not always, but sometimes. Sometimes it does happen. So I need to turn off the backlighting, then I have to type because the keys are sometimes not visible in some angles. With Eden color, which I had previously, I did not have any issues with that. In fact, when you turn on the backlighting, the laptop looked even better than normally if you turn off the backlighting and just keep it normally. That's why it's better if you take Eden color, because it has more pros than the cons. So you might eliminate a con by just choosing Eden color, and it also looks very good. It's not like you're compromising on the looks of the laptop. In fact, that looks even better than the platinum silver color. And if you guys haven't watched the unboxing video yet, please watch it. And oh, did I mention that you get a bag with it? Yeah, you get a laptop bag, the Dell Essential 15 computer laptop bag. So on this note, let's conclude the video. Should you buy it? Yes or no? In short, yes, you could buy it. And if you want to stretch it, you get another question. Can you trust this company? And can you trust this YouTuber? And can you buy this laptop? While trusting me and the company is your choice, it's my responsibility to give my genuine opinion about this product, as it becomes my duty. Buy it if you are not a hardcore gamer and not a superpower user, just doing light gaming and some photo editing and also video editing. Totally will not disappoint you at all. And if your budget is around 55k, then just go for it. No one's stopping you. You will be for sure not disappointed, unless you get it broken by the shipping or something like that. My previous laptop before the Surface Pro 4 was a Dell as well. It was a Dell Latitude E5430, and till date it works like a charm. Sure, it might be slow in compared to 2021 standards because it still have a hard drive in it and not a SSD, but still Dell is a pretty reliable company and you can trust it. And please note that this video is not sponsored, and this I have made it on what I felt about my laptop. And now coming to the price, and it is priced at 57k. And actually for me it's this laptop is priceless because it helps me learn new things and even make these videos. So thanks for watching. This is Technology for Fun signing off. And if you did not check still the unboxing video, the link is in the I button. And if you want to purchase this laptop, the link is given in the description as well as in the I button now. So click here or go to the description, choose whichever variant you want, but take my words and take the base model, and we'll see you around. Bye.